say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Great to have you with us for the playoffs on Super. And now the Los Angeles starters. And it's Malone in at the 5 spot. And for San Antonio, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Billups in at the 1. Antetokounmpo outside. And here's Butler outside. And it's Kirilenko with a rebound. Here's Chenier. Pass to Kirilenko. Here's Jones. This one for 3. And Robertson gets it to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Richmond. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Yep, count it.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Chenier. Butler covering. Pass to Malone. Giannis with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Billups, defended by Jones. Here's Richmond, fires for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Richmond's got 5.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Chenier. From the high post. Giannis with the rebound.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Deflected. Another shot. Pass to Wembanyama. That gives him the lead.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Here's Robertson. Driving in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
That one misses.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff has. A true team player.
Pass to Robertson. Here's Chenier. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Here's Malone. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Oh, got that one up quick.
Yeah, Butler with the quick trigger there off the catch. Nicely done.
Clippers trail by 3. And timeout called by Ty Lue. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Pass to Robertson. That one no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Here's Billups. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both shots good from the strike.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Robertson. Butler covering. Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. First one falls. And so he hits both. Spurs lead by 3. Antetokounmpo outside. Wembanyama screen to the paint. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game. Here's Robertson. Butler covering. He takes it in. Robertson's shot is off. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 14-6 run. Got a hand on it. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Jimmy Butler. And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. And San Antonio making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. 3-point lead. Antetokounmpo.
Welcome, ladies and so with Westbrook on the bench, here's who Teron Lewis going with. Jones is out there with Andre Kirilenko. Then there's Robertson. Then there's Moses Malone. And it's Chenier in at the 2. And for the Spurs, they've got Jimmy Butler. Chauncey Billups out there with Richmond. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Wembanyama in at center. Robertson, good.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
Now here's Phillips. To the inside. Outside for Richmond. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Karolinka. Malone down low. Wembanyama on him. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Robertson outside. Karolinka with a screen on Billups. Pass to Chenier. The 10-footer. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Jones. Antetokounmpo against Karolinko. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chenier, the pass to Malone. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior score.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Richmond against Karolinko. Giannis outside. Outside for Wembanyama. Off target from outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Chenier. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Third is Chauncey Billups.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Here's Malone. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama, a screen. Back to Giannis. Fades. Nice touch on the back shot.
With defenders having to worry about the drive, the pass, Antetokounmpo can usually find space from the mid-range.
On deep, Robertson, and he's good on the 3-ball. Robertson's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Clippers. Outside Butler. Back to Billups. Kicks it out to Giannis. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And San Antonio has possession. They trail by 3. Billups passes to Antetokounmpo. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And then Malone with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Richmond for 3. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Chenier. No scoring in this one. Over Richmond. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And to Kumbo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot out.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First free throw is good.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
The Clippers in the lead. Here is Robertson. He's got 6. And Butler sends it back.
This guy's such a defensive leader. The intensity, the willingness to put yourself out there, that's a nice block.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Here's Chenier. 6 to shoot. On deep, Robertson.
You really appreciate the relentlessness of Jimmy Butler. This guy is one of the elite wing defenders in the league.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Wembanyama. Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Now Robertson, he has 6. Here's Malone. And the rejection by Giannis.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Kumbo against Kirilenko. Pass to Tomjanovich. Here's Robertson. And stolen by Butler. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Here's Richmond. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Richmond's got 8 points. The Clippers trail. Outside Kirilenko. Dives for it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kumbo.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And the Spurs making a change here. White's checked in. Now here's Westbrook.
I think you've got to stay down when guarding Russell Westbrook because if he gets you in the air, the rest is easy.
This is his first chance of the line tonight. And he makes the first. And so Westbrook makes them both. Here's White. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Butler. Goes up from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Sigma.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Kirilenko. Kirilenko's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Giannis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
For San Antonio, they've looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
The Spurs have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Here's Van Arsdale. It's good.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
White dishes to Antetokounmpo. Launches it. And it's Kurylenko with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Westbrook. From past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game.
This has been an area of his game that Russell Westbrook is always working on. Consistency from range makes such a difference.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Checked in for White. And so Westbrook makes them both.
Pretty incredible to think that Russell Westbrook made the triple-double somewhat routine. The ability to fill up a stat sheet like few others in the history of the game. Incredible, guys.
Richmond no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Van Arsdale, the pass to Sigma. Kurylenko kicks to Westbrook. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Not a lot of room. To halt the run. Antetokounmpo. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Westbrook with a deep three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for L.A. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more. And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
And they've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I think let's give them credit as well for the job they've done getting to the free throw line. It's been a huge factor for them.
So with Malone sitting on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Andre Kurylenko is out there with Jones. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Van Arsdale in at the shooting guard position.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Jones. That one's in, his first shot this game. Spurs trail by 5. And Wembanyama outside. The shot by Butler, nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And stolen by Butler. Smith outside. Fires it up. The offensive rebound. Los Angeles leading by 5. Outside Westbrook. Over Phillips. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the paint, here's Wembanyama. And he slams it down right on top of Jonathan Isaac.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays.
Wow. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Jalen Johnson's checked in for the Spurs.
Wembanyama. Shooting 1.
Free throw no good for Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Chenier, covered by Smith. A nice shot by Chenier. Phillips with the ball. Nothing on the board. Johnson outside. pass to Antetokounmpo. Unloads from 9, and the shot is long.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Shot from the top of the key. Westbrook, no good.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Phillips passes to Wembanyama. Smith outside. Here's Giannis. That shot off the mark. Excellent D that time from Jones. Westbrook kicks to Jones. Back to Westbrook. It's stolen by Smith. Oh, and here comes Smith all alone. Oh, Giannis up high and down home.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Isaac is screen on Billups. Westbrook passes to Isaac. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stop.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Westbrook against Billups. Westbrook passes to Isaac. Driving in.
Oh!
You got to be kidding.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed. Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Billups passes to Wembanyama. On the wing, Johnson. Outside, Billups. Smith for 3. And Jones pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
San Antonio with the rebound. Johnson outside. Giannis inside. Guarded by Malone. And that one's good out of Antetokounmpo.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Chenier, the pass to Westbrook. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And that's 11 points for Russell Westbrook.
Well, this is a go-to shot for Russell Westbrook. That mid-range ability, just where he is so confident and comfortable.
And Jones sends it back. And that's on fire. San Antonio will retain possession. Some changes here for the Spurs. Joakim Noah's checked in for Wembanyama. Porter comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's wide in for Chauncey Billups. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
On the floor, your Spurs breather.
There's Porter with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Porter's got the lead up to 2 now for San Antonio.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Robertson, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's White. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Outside, Porter. Pass to Johnson. Back to Porter. That's Oscar Robertson with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Sigma. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Robertson passes to Chenier. Floats one up. Doesn't go that time. Excellent defense there from Smith. Outside, White. To Johnson. Outside, Porter. Outside, White. Three-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Back to Robertson. Here's Tomjanovich. Right covering. Tomjanovich passes to Malone. Great defense that time from Noah. Spurs leading by 5. Malone with the block.
Yeah, how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Tomjanovich. Sigma with the bucket.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Pass to Porter. Back to Smith. Johnson right side. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked. Here's Tomjanovich. Here's Chenier. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Joined by Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, how do you think the team performed defensively in that first half?
Well, they got to a good start, but then I thought we settled in and started playing a little bit more defense.
Got locked in as the game went on. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Los Angeles Clippers.
They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in a big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella, taking some pressure off the starters here. Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And those those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Clippers trail by 3. So with Johnson on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Antetokounmpo. Richmond is out there with Chauncey Billups. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Butler dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Here's Chenier. He's covered by Richmond. Here's Jones. Takes it out to Robertson. Butler with the steal. One-on-one here. Richmond no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
The shot's good from Robertson.
In the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
11 feet away. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs. Outside Kirilenko. Butler against Robertson. Back to Kirilenko. 6 on the shot clock. Malone against Wembanyama. Nailed from three-point land. Chenier's got 7 points.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Billups. Pass to Wembanyama. And the shot goes down. He's got 10.
Boy, that's what you call great thinking on the fly. Passing on the shot in midair and laying it off to the open man.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Spurs fans, let's get on our feet and make some noise for. Let's hear it once again, everybody, for your Spurs Great Squad Dance Team.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Robertson kicks to Jones. Butler against Robertson. Hot loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
LA ball.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Chenier. The rebound by the Spurs. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Robertson against Butler. Robertson passes to Kirilenko. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses.
And you've got to love the all-around game Kirilenko has. He's terrific at both ends, and he can play at any pace, makes an impact all over the floor.
Robertson dishes to Malone. Pass to Jones. Robertson outside. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Leading by 5.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Chenier. Robertson outside. The Clippers rebound. Malone the pass to Kirilenko. Tries yet again. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Butler in the paint. Butler
This is where Jimmy Butler most comfortable. You allow him into a mid-range jumper and turn the lights out.
Outside Kirilenko. Outside Jones. Pass to Kirilenko. And here is Robertson. Malone, a screen on Butler. Robertson kicks to Kirilenko. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Kirilenko's got 5 points in the quarter.
And how about the vision there from the Big O, guys? Beautiful.
Phillips with the ball. Picked up by Robertson. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Pass to Richmond. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Clippers trail by 6. Robertson outside. From 17 feet out. Malone. Good. Malone's got 10 points in the game.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Kirilenko the pass to Robertson. Back to Kirilenko. Jones, that's for 2. Goes back up and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Lets a floater go. Antetokounmpo, no good. Clippers trail by 6. Pass to Chenier. Over Butler. Some solid defense from Butler.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Alone. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Robertson, drilled from 11 feet out. He's got 12. Spurs leading by 6. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. Kirilenko against Richmond. Wembanyama, a screen on Kirilenko. Richmond no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
That one goes in. Now just a 4-point San Antonio lead. Outside Butler. Jones against Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama, a screen on Jones. The drive by Giannis. Wow! Giannis with a strong finish inside.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Jones. Here's Chenier. He's covered by Richmond. Shoots from the elbow. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Chenier's got 5 points now in the quarter. Giannis outside. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's Robertson. Kicks it out to Malone. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Jones the pass to Robertson. Malone with the screen. Jacks up a 3. Robertson's shot is off. And we've reached the end of the third. It's San Antonio up 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man. We got to get some stops. If we don't get stops, it's going to be a long night for us.
GA focusing on the physicality of the game. He clearly wants more aggressiveness.
And understandable, setting the tone on defense critical if you want to get this win.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Malone sitting on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. They've got Robertson, and it's Tom Janovich in at the 3, the small forward. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Takes a step back. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Robertson.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Robertson against White. Now here's Robertson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Robertson's got 4 points this quarter. White looking around. Johnson with a screen on Isaac. And it's White missing.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ballgame.
Porter against Robertson. Right wing. Here's Van Arsdale. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
3.
Robertson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Porter. Here's Johnson. The kick out to Porter. Back to Johnson. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
That's to Van Arsdale. And the layup is good.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. And the Clippers making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
Well, there's only one way Russell Westbrook knows how to play, and that is attack mode all the time. Nice drive.
Johnson outside. Pass to Richmond. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Just a physical bull is Richmond. Also, he has the explosiveness to go with the physicality. That's a good recipe for drawing foul.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Clippers trail by 3. Westbrook drives in, shoots over White. Westbrook, no good.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
White against Westbrook. Johnson dishes to Porter. It's hauled in by Sigma. Sigma's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And stolen by White. Outside, Porter. San Antonio again missing. Clippers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Pass to Isaac. Here's Tom Janovich. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Porter kicks to White. Richmond outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, it will take more than that kind of defense to stop this guy. Russell Westbrook so fierce on the interior.
Pass to Porter. Back to White. Noah with a screen for White. The offensive rebound. That one drops for him. Noah's got his first basket of the night.
And the beat not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Westbrook way outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's White. And he banks in the layup. And the Spurs lead by 5. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
All right, fans, it's dance game time. Get ready to dance like everyone's wanting.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Noah. Antetokounmpo comes in for Michael Porter. Jimmy Butler is checked in for Jalen Johnson. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Billups is a clutch performer. Someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
Robertson is checked in for the Clippers. And so he hits both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Here's Chenier. Kicks it out to Robertson. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Their fast break plays seem unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Butler gets to Billups. Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Outside for Richmond. And a miss there on the triple.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same. And largely a no-show right here.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Nifty move. Using his size, Giannis.
Yeah, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blower. He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. He's perfect from the line this time.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Billups. Wembanyama, a screen on Robertson. From deep, Billups. Here's Richmond. Rebound, Malone. Malone's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Kirilenko. Rebound, San Antonio. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. Over Kirilenko. Antetokounmpo, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Chenier. And the Clippers miss again.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Chenier over Richmond. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Just 5 to shoot.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Here's Chenier. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
From deep three-point land. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Malone is out there with Andre Kirilenko. Then it's Jones. Then there's Robertson. And it's Chenier in at the 2 spot. Wembanyama against Malone. Shot clock at 5. Malone with the steal. Here's Chenier. Malone in the high post. Wembanyama on him.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
Outside Butler. And here is Noah. Robertson with the steal. Down low. A nice shot by Chenier. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Butler sets a screen for Billups. That 3 off the mark.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Basket good. Robertson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He knows every possession is critical now. San Antonio. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Noah. And it's wide in for Chauncey Billups. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Robertson outside. Offensive rebound. Malone dishes to Robertson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The free throw drops for Robertson.
At the line for the Clippers, Oscar Robertson taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
And give them credit for the work they've done at the line. Nothing new. They're always impressive in terms of free throw shooting, but still worth mentioning.
Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama. Butler from outside. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Zero hesitation from Jimmy. Shot ready on the catch. Nicely done.
Outside Kirilenko. Back to Robertson. It's Kirilenko on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Chenier. Over Butler. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Chenier's got 4 this quarter.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Giannis inside. Working on Jones.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
The first, that trims the lead to 6.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it. A disappointing trip to line there. Even though it was just 1 miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Giannis against Jones. Richmond outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama. Nice screen on Jones. Antetokounmpo drops in the floater.
And defensively, you hope you've accounted for everything. Then Giannis whips out the floater. Insane.
Alone with it. Outside Kirilenko. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Here's Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, with his power and explosiveness, when Butler gets inside, it's typically a bucket, a trip to the line, or sometimes worse, both.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that turns the lead to 6. And so Butler nails both of them.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Robertson against Butler. Robertson passes to Chenier.
Great execution of the double team right there, able to strip it and then get possession. On a roll here tonight. Richmond with a lot of offensive tools, and he is happy to show them off.
Here's Chenier. He's covered by Richmond. And the rejection by Wembanyama. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Here's Chenier. He's covered by Richmond. Yes!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. 17 seconds left in the first overtime. And what's their best move at this point?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Now, Giannis. Driving inside.
And attacking with all that wind. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of two is good. That shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
At the line for the Clippers, Phil Chenier. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. Richmond for 3. The shot will not fall. So the Clippers with the win. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason? Huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burton.
Great to have you with us for a look at the Pistons starting group. We've got Dwight Howard, and it's Anthony in at the 3. Small forward, and then for the Brooklyn Nets, they've got Williams. He's out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Duncan in at the 4. Taking a look at Detroit. Here's Anthony. The rebound by Embiid. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him. Detroit with the ball. Jones, a pass to Howard. Blocked!
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim.
The baseline J. Williams' shot is good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Bridges outside. Pass to Bowen. Here's Duncan. Now here's Bridges. Embiid a screen on Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges misses.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots. And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Kemp, the pass to Jones. Fires in the triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Williams with it. Here's Duncan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
It's been pretty interesting to watch Tim through his career have some struggles from the free throw line and then regain his consistency.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. The Pistons have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Howard, the screen. Anthony. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
You got to be cautious if Carmelo is in these sets. He'll start to take advantage of whatever the defense is going to offer up.
To the middle. It's stolen by Howard. Here's Kidd with the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second official. Team's fifth.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. Harper, he's checked in for Williams. Good on both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. 5th best, Joel Embiid.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To Harper. And here's Bridges. Here's Duncan. Guarded by Howard. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Tim Duncan knows a thing or two in how to draw fouls right there, doing some damage. The big fundamentals, still getting it done.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Pistons making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Detroit leading by 4. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Back to Anthony. Uses the glass on the layup.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Embiid is screen on Jones. Inside. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Bridges.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
Pass to Anthony. There's a screen. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Bowen. And the 3 off target.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Kemp. Pass to Anthony. The 3 is up. The rebound by Duncan. Nets trail by 4. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Embiid throws it down.
Leaping up to hammer down the alley-oop. Embiid's impressive court awareness on full display there.
Now here's Gasol. The rebound by Bridges. Pass to Bowen. Here's Harper. To the inside. Embiid can't hit.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
For three, Anthony. Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Here we go. Brooklyn's own team fight. Get loud, fans. On the court, your host squad. Who wants a t-shirt? On the court.
On defense, the Nets. Pass to Gasol. Now Anthony. Ivy outside. It's picked off. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Wallace. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Here's Gasol. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Free throw, no good. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Harper passes to Duncan. Ivy with a double team. And the bucket is good. Duncan's got 7 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
They set the screen. Baseline J. A nice shot by Harrison.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Nets have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Bridges outside. Here's Duncan. Kemp with a rebound. Kemp's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Harrison, covered by Johnson. Pass to Kemp. Anderson for 3. Brooklyn with the board. A minute 29 left in the first quarter. Shot by Johnson, no good. Detroit has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 2.
You're always going to get effort from Gasol. Fantastic at staying after second chance scoring opportunities.
Bridges against Ivy. From 12 feet. Bridges misses. The Pistons have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Here's Harrison. Watched by Wallace. Down low. Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
35 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Duncan. No good there. Some solid defense from Gasol.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. 15. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. first one at the line is good. Also good, so he hits both free throws. Nets trail by 6. Here's Harper, yet to see a basket. To snap the cold streak, drains the triple. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Pistons on top, up by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
We've got Mikal Bridges, and it's Bowen in at the small forward position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Nedelicki. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Right side, Anderson. Pass to Harrison. Shoots over Bridges. Harrison misses.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Bridges passes to Harper. Here's Nedelicki. Here's Harper. Anderson covers. Now Embiid. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Yeah, we know Embiid can do it one-on-one, but the catch-and-shoot jumper showing his versatility.
Gasol the screen. Here's Harrison. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Harrison's got 7. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Here's Bowen. He's guarded by Anthony. Pass to Nedelicki. And here's Embiid. 6 to shoot. Up and over Gasol. Some solid defense from Gasol. Here's Harrison. Embiid covers. Now Gasol. Over Bridges. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Here's Harper. Shoots over Anderson. Harper misses. The Pistons lead by 4. On the wing, Anthony fires the 3. And Detroit another 3.
Melo cashing in right now from the perimeter where he's in transition and spotting up. You got to get to him.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Time to make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets.
The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Third, Carmelo Anthony.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Nedelicki. Here's Bowen. Still no points. Here's Nedelicki. Shoots over Robinson. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Oh, deflected. Oh, from deep. Buries it from 3. And now it's just a 2-point Detroit lead.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And Embiid with the block.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
Pass to Williams. To the paint. Kidd, the pass to Robinson. And it's blocked by Embiid. Inside. Here's Griffith. Nifty move. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Griffith's got his first points in this one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Count it.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
The Nets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Embiid. Here's Bowen. He's guarded by Anthony. And that misses. That would have put him up. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. To the inside. Here's Nedelicki. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Griffith. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
The Pistons trailing. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Jones, he's checked in for Anthony. Jones finds Robinson. Back to Jones. Down low. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
So that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Griffith. Lets it go from deep. Harrison pulls it in.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
From behind the arc, he connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Pass to Griffith. To the middle. Here's Nedelicki. He's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Second quarter. Outside Robinson. Inside. Here's Nedelicki. 11 points in the game. 1:43 left in the first half of basketball. Embiid is screen on Jones. Tries it from 19. It's hauled in by Robinson. The layup off the glass.
And And you know how physical Howard is down there. When he's going up with his shot, he is expecting contact.
Williams passes to Bowen. Pass to Embiid. Here's Bowen. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
On the court.
56 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Kidd. Pass to Arizon. Here he goes. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Nedelicki. Here's Griffith, defended by Jones. Wallace with it. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Johnson. Floats one up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line, 2 times.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. Detroit leading by 4.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
And every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
First one falls. It's both from the stripe. Here's Johnson. Three-pointer. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Detroit Pistons leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. Someone left the window open. Fans, let's hear it for our contestant. Well done.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start for the Detroit Pistons.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close. And if they want to pull away, you got to do more than rebound.
looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. Guys, how important is the first game of the series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game one, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference Semifinals on 2K Sports. Nets trail by 6. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. They've got Anthony, and it's Kemp in at the power forward position. Oh, there's the alley! And stolen by Williams. Pass to Bridges. Here's Duncan. Yep, that one's good. Duncan's got 9. Detroit leading by 4. Outside Jones. Anthony outside. Clock at 6. Shots blocked. Here's Bridges. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Dwight Howard picks one up.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he drops the first.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Kemp. To the middle. For 3, Anthony. Pure from 3-point range. 10 points for him.
Can't allow that much separation, even as the pass is coming his way. Try and crowd Carmelo as best you can.
Now here's Embiid. He has 6. And here they come. Jones from outside. They get it back. Kemp, good. Kemp's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Here's Bowen. No points so far. Puts one up from 19. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Well, a good-looking mid-range shot from Tim Duncan. The veteran continues to find ways to score.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
All right, fans. Who needs attention? Come on. Listen to hear ya. The most passionate fans in the land. Let's go. It's t-shirt time.
these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Here's Kidd. Williams defending. Shot clock at 5. Here's Anthony. Rebound Brooklyn. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Duncan. He's guarded by Anthony. Pass to Bowen. Outside, Williams. Inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Kidd, the pass to Kemp. Howard with a screen on Embiid. Kemp from the high post, he drills it. Kemp's got 4 points this quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Ivy's checked in for the Pistons. Free throw drops for Williams. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Howard with a screen on Bridges. And here's Ivy from the arc. The rebound by the Nets. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Williams passes to Duncan.
5th personal foul. 14th foul.
6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4.
Duncan at the line 2 times.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Pistons making a change here. And that's good as he hits both shots. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Anderson finds Anthony. And he's going for the lob.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And Williams has got the ball here for Brooklyn. It's a three-point game. Embiid can't hit.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Anthony outside. Back to Ivy. Pass to Kemp. Outside Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ivy. That one's wide left. The Nets have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Bridges outside. Back to Williams. To the inside. There's Duncan. Rebounded by the Pistons. Kim's got rebound number 8 now. For 3, Anthony nails it from beyond the arc. Anthony's got 13.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Down low. There's Duncan. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
A bit of a vintage performance here from Tim Duncan. He's hitting every shot right now.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
You're off beat, dude. You're off beat. You have the camera all to yourself. What are you going to do? Oh, nice. Very, very nice.
Pistons making a change here. Gasol's checked in.
Substitutions on the court.
So it's Detroit now. They lead by 4. Here's Anthony. Outside Robinson.
Nets foul. Gus Williams. His 3rd personal foul. Team second.
And here's Ivy. He's scoreless. Pass to Gasol. 6 on the shot clock. Count the basket.
I mean, the strength of Gasol. Fantastic at sticking with his shot even while being roughed up.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there. They've had active hands. They've been in great position. And they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
And that one misses. Nets trail by 6. Outside Johnson. Pass to Williams. Wallace outside. Now Johnson. Anderson covers. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Detroit leading by 4. Anderson passes to Gasol. And here's Ivy. Pass to Robinson. Back to Ivy. Launches a 3. A rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Johnson. Back to Williams. 19-footer. The rebound by Detroit. Gasol's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ivy up top. Still without a bucket. Gasol passes to Anthony. Now here's Ivy. Not a lot of room. Anthony outside. Fires the 3. Ivy's shot is off.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Anderson, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Tipped away. Williams against Anderson. That evens the score.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
The Pistons have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Johnson against Anthony. Back to Ivy. To the inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He's 0 for 2 at the line in this one.
Shooting for Detroit, Marc Gasol. At the line with 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. The Pistons making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Gasol. 12 points for him. Gasol, a screen on Johnson to the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gasol's got 14 points for the game. Williams up top. Anderson covers. He gets it in there.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Here's Harrison. Pass to Gasol. Good D by Wallace. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Mikal Bridges is out there with Williams. Then there's Johnson, and it's Duncan in at the 4. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Kidd. 5 to shoot. And Williams over to help. Here's Harrison. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Now here's Williams. He's covered closely. Driving inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Nets lead by 2.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Here's Harrison, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
First one falls for him. Brooklyn making a switch here. So he makes both from the line. And Brooklyn has possession. Williams passes to Duncan. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. It's stolen away. Jones from outside. Knocks down the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
3-pointer. Bridges drops in with 3.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Kidd. 5 on the clock. And he drives in. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Count it. And the Pistons lead by 2.
This is where Dwight Howard shows his mobility off the pick and roll and getting there with a purpose.
That's tipped. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Kidd with the bucket.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage throw.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Bridges. Here's Duncan. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Duncan's got 11 in the second half. Here's Kidd. Williams defending. Howard with a screen on Williams. Here's Kidd. A rebound by Duncan. The Nets have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Now here's Williams. Tight defense on him. Out to the wing. Here's Duncan. Guarded by Howard. Oh, rejected by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts. Easily leaping up to throw that one away.
And he's going for the oop here. To the paint. Here's Bowen. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And at the line, shooting 2, Bruce Bowen.
First free throw is good. And the Nets making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Anthony's checked in for the Pistons. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They lead by 1. And Embiid with the block. Fast break, here we go. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Anthony.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Bruce Bowen, stepping to the line with 2 shots.
That one misses. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Now here's Embiid, guarded closely. So they take the lead. And the Nets lead by 1. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Here's Kemp. Brooklyn pulls it in. Duncan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Williams. Defense right on him. The rebound by Detroit. Anthony, left side. And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Williams passes to Embiid. Now here's Bridges. Inside. Embiid. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Kemp. And it's blocked.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Now here's Williams. The D's right on him. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. 6 to shoot. Rebound Detroit. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kidd. Sinks it from distance. Now it's a 4-point Pistons lead.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Harper, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordy Fernandez's huddle. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Bridges. Kemp for the rebound. Kemp's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Howard. There's a screen. Now Anthony. Another 3 for Detroit.
That's a lightning-quick jump shot, as Carmelo Anthony is too good against that kind of defense.
To the inside. Can they get it? Here's Duncan. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Are you shocked? Are you surprised? It's Tim Duncan.
Now here's Anthony. The 3. Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Oh, it passes to Duncan. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Jones. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting for Detroit. 1 shot.
free throw, no good. Nets trail by 7. A minute and a half left in the final quarter. Here's Harper. Hits the trifecta.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Down low. Here's Anthony. And he converts the layup. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Melo with another moment.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Duncan, guarded by Howard. Duncan, no good. Detroit leading by 6. And he lobs it up. Cuts off the pass.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise. Yeah, so the game is on the line, and you don't want Tim Duncan with the basketball. You're crazy.
Pass to Kemp. Who poked away. Bridges against Jones. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now it's just a 2-point Pistons lead.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Anthony with it. Pass to Kemp. Jones with the ball. He's guarded by Bridges. Jones misses. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Time to get excited and get loud. Here they are. Team Fight. Attention fans. Now on the court is your other squad. Get loud and let them hear you. T-shirt, T-shirt, T-shirt. Come on, everybody. We got T-shirts for everybody.
Harper inside, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Third team foul. Shooting for Detroit. Shot. 2 shots.
First one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And so it's Detroit who scrape by with the win. And they start out the postseason with a bang. A big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now, time for our player of the game, Carmelo Anthony.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Keep. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. They've got Nowitzki. Kobe is out there with West. Then it's Parrish, and it's Stojakovic in at the 3 slot. And for Oklahoma City, Anunoby out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Richardson. Then there's Starks. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5 down low.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the night here. West against Starks.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
First team foul.
Ryan against Richardson. Chamberlain with a screen on Nowitzki. Stolen by Parrish. And stolen by Richardson. Outside Tatum. Pass to Chamberlain. Shot clock at 6. Anunoby with it. Richardson outside. Over Bryant. Outside for Starks. Tatum with a screen on West. Starks against Parrish. And that one comes up a bit short. Now, here's Stojakovic. Guarded by Tatum. Tatum against Stojakovic. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
What control from Stojakovic on the jumper. He can find offense just about anywhere.
Richardson the pass to Tatum. Shot from free throw range, and the jumper is good.
Well, you know, there's still some value in the mid-range jumper, especially when it's Jason Tatum taking the shot.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Chamberlain. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
On the wing, Stojakovic. It's good from long range. Stojakovic has got 5.
And there's that dead-eye shooting for Stojakovic, especially potent from outside the arc.
Tatum no good. Here's New Orleans, trailing by 2. Stojakovic kicks it to West. Inside, Parrish. The shot's good on the assist by West.
So in control of the game. West keeping the defense off balance with that pass.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Anunoby outside. Buries the long-range jumper. He has 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Thunder Girl. Let's give a round of applause for your
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Jason Tatum on top. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. West outside. Pass to Kobe. 4 on the clock. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness on the floor, the insane reach. We're one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
The Thunder leading by 3. Richardson the pass to Tatum. To the middle. Stolen by Parrish. And here we go. Bryant heading to the hoop. West outside. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
And you look at all the things things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, the winner's mindset. There's a reason why they call him the logo.
He hits the second from the line. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Tatum. A floater, and it's sent back by Nowitzki. And a fast breakdown for the Pelicans. Stojakovic kicks to Parrish. West again starts. Fires the three, and Jerry West gets the three.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Now here's Richardson, still without a basket. Throws it up high, and stolen by Bryant. Stojakovic with the three. The Thunder pull it in. Tatum with it. West picks him up. It's stolen by West. Here we go, one-on-one. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Pass to Chamberlain. Richardson against Bryant. Chamberlain down low. Excellent D there from Parrish. Here's Stojakovic. It's hauled in by Richardson. Under trailing by 3. Tatum passes to Richardson. On the wing, Anunoby. 5 to shoot. There's Tatum. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The pure skill and agility of Tatum on full display. To be able to beat the foul and still get his buckets.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Lewis comes in for Nowitzki, and it's Porter in for Kobe. And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, it's so impressive how Jason Tatum has just continued to strengthen his game. He's a star who isn't easily satisfied by his own play and always wants to do more. Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Here's Ole, defended by Parrish. Pass to Chamberlain. Over West. Chamberlain, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's West. 6 points for him. The shot, no good. Good D by Anunoby. To the paint. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Poked away. To the inside. Here's West. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on starts.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
2 shots.
The first one at the line is good. And the Thunder making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. And New Orleans also making a change. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Parrish. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. Anunoby a screen on Lewis. Here's Siakam. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Lewis. And the Pelicans miss again.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Anunoby has the open look. Sinks the triple. Anunoby's got 9.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Outside, Porter. Lewis's screen on starts. And here's West from the arc. Thunder with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound in this one. Starks outside. They grab their own miss. And Anunoby slams it in.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the football.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Now here's West. 8 points for him. Pass to Porter. Baseline jumper. And that one drops. A big-time effort for OG Anunoby, providing a lot of energy for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get you. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Here is Porter. Siakam is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Marley. And it's Ole in at the point. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot off.
Loads it up there for Siakam. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, nice timing on the alley-oop. This is the chemistry Siakam has with his teammates.
Now here's Porter. Guarded closely. Here's Hibbert. Chamberlain with the block. And they get it back. Hibbert with the screen for Porter. Lock at 6.
And an excellent two-way threat. Porter doesn't generate a ton of excitement, but he produces across the board.
The Pelicans have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And the first one drops.
2 shots.
And Porter drops them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Chamberlain with a screen on Porter. Down low. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Roy against Marley. No good from Roy. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Ole. He has yet to score. Now here's Marley. Inside, here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that corner.
Avdia against Anunoby. Outside, Avdia. Porter kicks to Nowitzki. No good on the 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And stolen by Hibbert. Avdia on the wing. Anunoby comes with the double team. And a wide open look for Porter. Drains the 3-pointer. Porter's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's Roy. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
A willingness to get physical. Roy takes the hit and still gets off the shot.
For New Orleans, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Richardson, he's checked in for the Thunder. And both free throws good for Roy. Well, Thunder have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Richardson the pass to Ananobi. Back to Richardson. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. On defense, the Thunder. Outside, Avdia. Bucket is good. Avdia's got his first points of the night.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Chamberlain kicks to Marley. Pass to Ananobi. Marley against Roy. 6 on the shot clock. Chamberlain with a screen on Roy. Marley no good. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game.
13 foul.
Harris is checked in for Roy Hibbert. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Roy. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Embry, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that.
First team foul.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
So he gets them both. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Nowitzki dishes to Avdia. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Richardson covering. The Thunder have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Richardson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Richardson against Porter. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Another miss. He is struggling in the quarter.
Puts it up from 15. Shot by Marin, no good.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Nowitzki outside. Tipped away. Richardson with it. Now Avdia defending. Richardson attacking. Misses from close range.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And it's Parrish finishing it off.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Richardson against Porter. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Shoots over Chamberlain, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Porter's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Richardson the pass to Marley. Porter against Richardson. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Richardson's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Siakam is checked in for Chamberlain. And then for New Orleans, Lewis checked in for Nowitzki. Stojakovic comes in for Avdia. And Kobe is subbed in for Brandon Roy. Here's Kobe. It's rebounded by Embry. Thunder have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City. There's the screen. Siakam for 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Lewis sets the pick for Bryant. Richardson dishes to Marley. No good with the triple. Pelicans trail by 3. Stojakovic the pass to Porter. Lewis with the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Lewis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Siakam against Lewis. They set the pick. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Bryant looking it over. Lewis on the wing. To the middle. Here's Stojakovic. Can't hit from in close. Thunder have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Siakam outside. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Parrish. And now the Pelicans on the break.
I like watching Kobe when he's in that slash mode to the rim. Plays with force. Knows how to get to the strike.
For New Orleans, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. West is checked in for New Orleans. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
They've upped their percentage to around 90 from the line today. Great job this quarter.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Siakam. Banked in off the glass. Siakam's got 7 points here in this quarter. West against Marley. West outside. Pass to Bryant. 2 on the clock. Kobe going to work inside.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pelicans ahead, leading by just 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Their approach has been pretty straightforward. Attack, draw fouls, and you can see their enthusiasm. They're pumped up there, Ernie.
Yeah, playing with a high level of activity here. And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And that concludes.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference Semifinals. One guy who's been getting it done is OG Anunoby.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Well, the lights are bright in this matchup, and he's had no problem playing up to the moment.
So for New Orleans right now, We've got Stojakovic. Nowitzki is out there with Parrish. Then there's West. And it's Kobe in at the shooting guard position. Stojakovic against Anunoby. Here's Starks. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
One thing about Starks, he is extremely confident on both ends.
Pass to Nowitzki. Parrish with the screen on Anunoby. To the paint. Chamberlain with the block. And here is Tatum. Anunoby trying to break free. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his fourth assist in this one. West against Starks. West kicks to Bryant. Over Richardson. The shot by Kobe, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Richardson outside. Here's Anunoby, and the rejection by Parrish. Anunoby against Stojakovic. Yes, that goes in. Stojakovic has got 7.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Pass to Chamberlain. Chamberlain controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's West. Chamberlain with the block. And he gets it back. Nowitzki finds Bryant. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the knee.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Offensive rebound. Starks goes up and lays it nice and easy. Starks has got 5 points now this quarter. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Nowitzki against Anunoby. Outside, Kobe, just 5 on the clock. Takes it off the glass. He's got 10.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
High post Chamberlain. Pass to Anunoby. Now Richardson. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. To the inside. Puts the move on. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. New Orleans in the lead. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Oklahoma City's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Chamberlain, no good. New Orleans leading by 3. Outside Stojakovic. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Outside Tatum. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Tatum's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City. Outside Kobe. Back to West. Stojakovic dishes to West. And here's Kobe from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Kobe's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Pelicans. Starks outside. Back to Richardson. Outside Tatum. Fires for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And nice shot by Tatum. Answering the 3 from the other end.
And here's Stojakovic. He's got 9. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, after a slow start to the game, he's been productive and efficient here in the second half.
And Mark Dagnall calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So it's both teams making substitutions here. to Ole. Left side, Tatum. There's the pick. Fires the three. The three from Tatum.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Outside, Kobe. Starks against West. Outside for Lewis. 6 to shoot. Avdia on the wing. Hands it from downtown. Avdia's got 5 now.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Up top, Tatum. Over Lewis. Pulled the shot a little in, but the bounce goes his way.
Yeah, no question Tatum can take over a game at a moment's notice.
West gets to Kobe. Down low. Here's Hibbert, and then Hibbert with the dunk.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Outside, Tatum. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And stolen by Siakam. Starts the pass to Ole. Just his first attempt. And it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 3. Outside, Kobe. Here's West. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the 3-ball is good.
Yeah, no hesitation, no overthinking it. Tatum just takes the shot.
Pass to Bryant. To the inside. Here's Hibbert. It's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Hibbert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Ole. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the middle. Here's Lewis. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Tatum. That one a 10 offline to the right, but drops in for him. Tatum's got the game tied up here for the Thunder. Bryant with it. He's got 13. From outside the arc. And no good. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And this slice will be wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Marley. OG Anunoby is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Embry in at 7. It's the lineup of the game for Oklahoma City. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. And for the Thunder, their shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Here's Ole. And Hibbert with the block. Embry, that's good. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Quarter pass it to Roy. Pass to Parrish. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Embry. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Richardson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Pelicans also making a change. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Roy. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting.
Here's Tatum. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Nowitzki. And it's Porter with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. A 2-point game. Stojakovic kicks to Nowitzki. Pass to Roy. Parrish with the screen on Marley. And Roy, here we go. Comes up empty down low. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Anunoby passes to Embry. Second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Embry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Porter, a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Stojakovic. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. A shot's good from Parrish.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Roy. No good. That would have tied it. The Thunder with the lead. Richardson the pass to Embry. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Porter looking it over. Nowitzki sets a screen for Porter. Pass to Stojakovic. Over Tatum. And off the prime, and in it goes. Stojakovic has got 9 points here in the second half. Richardson against Porter. Anunoby with him. Back to Richardson. Hits the 3-point bomb. Richardson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Parrish up top.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Chamberlain's checked in for the Thunder. Starks comes in for Marley. And New Orleans also making a change. West is checked in. Richardson against West. Richardson kicks to Anunoby. Good on the triple. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's West. The teardrop falls in.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Parrish has got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's West with the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Thunder lead.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust
and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Pass to Nowitzki. Shoots over Anunoby. Nowitzki, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Now, here's Richardson. Defended by Stojakovic, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki. And the Pelicans making a change here. Bryant's checked in.
Number 35, Kobe Bryant.
Here's Anunoby. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's West. Jason Tatum grabs the board. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 7. The quick look, no good that time. And the Pelicans with the possession. To the paint. Here's Stojakovic. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And Stojakovic can hurt you from all areas of the floor, which is what makes this guy so dangerous.
Here's Tatum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Jason.
Hit on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Bryant, Chamberlain with the block. They get it back, and the shot is good from Nowitzki. 1:21 left here in the fourth quarter. Richardson against Bryant. Pass to Tatum. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. On the wing, Stojakovic. Inside. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Pass to Nowitzki. Bryant down low. Richardson covered. Bryant's shot is off. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2, Michael Ray Richardson.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Coming through when it matters most. Kobe thrives under pressure.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
For your Oklahoma City, Michael Ray Richardson.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bryant, it counts, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 4. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Nowitzki for 3. That one, no good. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on.
Thank you, David. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our